Hi guys, Camilla here. Welcome to my YouTube channel and a new card making video. Today I have for you a real window card. Originally my idea was just to create the starry background for those two cute animals, but while filming I actually took it to the next level, you might say, and I came up with an idea for a real window card. First of all, I die cut a circle using my biggest die, and I blended some inks to create evening sky. I must apologize, but I must have turned off the camera and I didn't film the blending of the inks, but I used the picked raspberry at the bottom, then I went in with salty ocean, then dusty concord, and at the very top the darkest is chipped sapphire. I heat set the ink, and now I'm gonna stamp those cute little stars from a spooktacular Lawn Fawn stamp set. And I'm gonna heat emboss them using silver embossing powder from Wow. Now I'm stamping all the stars using Versamark ink. After I heat embossed my stars, I die cut a frame for my window using the largest and the third largest circle die. I die cut it out of a black cardstock, and because this card was kind of a work in progress, I originally thought I will be scoring this frame using my scoring board, and that's how the window would be opening. But later on I decided that I will actually create a mechanism for the window to open, which I will show you in a second. I am also filling the window frame with additional stripes of black cardstock to create a more realistic looking window, and now I'm gonna create the window opening mechanism. So basically what you need is a piece of cardstock. In my case it was black because that's what color the frame will be. And I'm using my circle die, the biggest one of the same size as the window, and I'm scoring it to fit that size. So basically what we will be doing is using this one largest circle die to die cut it, but slightly offsetting it so there is the edge to our circle, as if you would be creating a card base for the round card. And now we need to cut out the middle part to just be left with the frame. And now that we have the window mechanism, I'm gonna adhere it to my starry background, and then we're gonna continue with adding the little critters that will sit in the window. And in case you're just like me, and even though you try so hard, you always adhere something not so perfectly, you can always use your black marker to cover up all your mistakes. And now what I have to do is just adhere that front window part. I think I actually forgot to mention that I also adhered an acetate for the more realistic window look. And as you can see, this is how the mechanism and the full window looks like. You can also see the scoring lines that I created before I came up with the mechanism. So if you would be recreating this card, just make sure to skip that part and just go with the mechanism for a more clean and pretty looking card. And now I also will be adding more frames elements on the inner side of the window using some black cardstock, so it looks nice on the outside and on the inside. So best way to do that is to take one of the black circles that you die cut previously and measure the length of your stripe using the pencil. The weather was getting worse and worse, but I kept going with my card, and now I'm gonna use watercolors, or rather Stabilo 68 pens to use as watercolors to color in my cute animals. And I decided to color in this cute little cat and the dog from Lawn Fawn stamp set, Critters and the Burbs. So I thought I'm gonna share with you coloring of these two critters, even though my watercoloring is not advanced in any way. All I've learned so far is that it is best to just put one layer of the color, dry it with your heat gun, and then add more of the same color, for example, to create the shadows. I kinda like how those two turned out. I think I liked more the cat than the dog, but overall on the card I think they look pretty cute. So now I had to adhere both the cat and the dog within the frame, so it looks like they're peeking from behind the window. And so I'm gonna do a terrible things to those cute critters and just cut them where I need to cut them, just so it looks like they're sticking outside of the window. And here I just wanted to show you what I wanted and what I was going for to create the background for my window. I basically wanted to create this siding effect like you see on this house, and I used my Copic chows to create that effect. I wouldn't say it turned out super awesome, but I think it was good enough so that you can tell that it's a house wall. So I'm using two colors of Copic markers. First the brighter one to create the lines, and then a little slightly darker one to create the shadow underneath each panel. And I also covered my ruler with a painter's tape to not use my Copic markers over my ruler, because then I wouldn't be able to clean it off. I also rounded the bottom corners of my card. For the sentiment, I'm using one of the sentiments from Mama Elephant stamps it in my heart that says, "I miss you more than just a little," and I'm gonna add a cute little heart next to it as well. And after that, I'm gonna actually add a few elements to this background using my Copics for a more realistic look, because at this point I thought it didn't look enough like a house. So here you can see I'm adding these little elements, and I think it looks more like a brick than siding, but I kind of liked it because it looked more like a wall of a house. So that finishes the card for today. I hope you enjoyed it and got inspired, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Have a great and crafty day. Bye!